Smith Jr. is just dropping 25 points now? That's what we're doing?
Yeah.
They just have a roster full of guys that can score 25 points every night?
I guess so. They're a lot of fun to watch. I wonder why.
That was the
all of a sudden, they're fun again.
Let's go there.
I don't want to go there.
No Austin Reaves last night. No Luka. And LeBron still hasn't played this season because he's dealing with sciatica, which is a real thing, and it sucks. I've had it. And so I hope LeBron's feeling better.
Me too.
But, man, oh, man, do they look fun,
loose, pretty good.
Fast, like all of those things.
All right, look, do my eyes deceive me?
No.
Or does it look like they're having a lot of fun playing basketball? You tell me.
They are having a lot of fun playing basketball, and they're playing in a way that is very, very inspiring. The way they're running the floor, the way they're getting stops defensively. You see guys hustling. You see them actually playing together as a team. There's actual ball movement. There's actual plays being ran through. J.J. Redick putting them in the right spots to succeed. All those things are tied in together. And yeah, it's fun to watch.
I agree with Cappy when he said I could watch J.J. Redick coach more than I can watch this team play. He's
hilarious. A mastermind.
He is, and he's pretty good, and he blows up on his team. I love watching that. That cracks me up. But is there a possible world where you actually can be a better basketball team without LeBron?
Yes.
You think?
I mean, yes. Look, not
what we want. I'm being serious.
Two things can be true at the same time. That LeBron James is a great player who can still play at a very high level and be an incredibly valuable asset to your team, which he's assuming that his health will allow him to do this. And then the Lakers can also still be better off doing something else. They can both be true at the same time.
The ball doesn't get stuck.
When he comes back, and look, I'm sure they're going to experiment with a bunch of different things, but when he comes back, the ball is going to be in his hands a ton.
Yep.
A ton. And that's not by definition a bad thing, but when you watch the way that the guys are playing now, when you watch the intensity that they play with, the speed, quite frankly, that they play with.
That's what I like.
That's not LeBron James's game anymore.
No,
he's not going to play with that speed.
They play at a different tempo, and it's absolutely fun to watch. But, I mean, can you really say that with a straight face? That I read this, and I hardly ever go to comments, but I had to pick this one out. Somebody said, "Deal LeBron."
I'm being.
Is that even possible?
No. Who would want him?
That's not even possible.
Honestly, like go through. Who would want LeBron James on their team right now?
No one. I mean, I'm sure somebody would want him,
but no, for the amount of money he makes, right. You got to fit the money in. For he's going to be the centerpiece of any team he shows up on.
But couldn't LeBron take a pay cut if he wanted?
No. His contract is this is what it is. You got the salaries have got to match within that certain number. Like this isn't just I'll give the money back. That's not an option.
He opted in for a reason,
right?
He opted in for that money for a reason because you understand. All right, there's probably nowhere else where you'll be a very good suitor for.
No. The other places for him to go, the list is very short. And the one that makes the most sense is Cleveland, right? Does Cleveland really want to do something different than what they're doing right now? The Cleveland's pretty good. They've got they got Mobley, you've got Spider Mitchell, you've got Allen. Like you've got guys that are good. They're going to be either the 1 or the 2 seed in the East, most likely.
And like you just mentioned that too. The East is wide open now. With Tyrese Halliburton out with his injury, with Jason Tatum out with his injury, the Knicks you never really can decipher what kind of team they are.
Right. It's a weird deal. Like he's one of the greats of all time. You're not looking to run him off or anything like this, but when you look at how they look when it's Austin Reaves and Luka Dončić, and I understand that a guy like Nick Smith last night is going to give you 25 a night, and 8. What did 8 have last night? 29. 20. Yeah, I mean,
29 and 10.
He looked great.
Dude looked good last night.
He looked great. Hachimura had a really good night. Like I get it. Those guys are going to kind of ebb and flow a little bit, but the way that it looks, to your point, it's like that looks.
But you're going
good.
to. And this is what I'm going to say. Like, you're going to need LeBron James when it gets deeper into the season. When it gets into the playoffs, you're going to need that championship DNA. You're going to need someone to go in there, but I'm going to need you in this spot because they are doing – like, you're going to need that type of guy, which LeBron James is. You're going to need him come down the stretch in those key moments. Right now in the regular season, I get it. They're a lot of fun to watch. J.J. Redick's got them playing inspiring basketball. It helps out when, Luka, Austin Reaves, key guys, Gabe Vincent not out to, okay, now we need every single one of you guys to contribute if you want to have success in tonight's game. Okay. And I thought the game, honestly, last night, I thought it was a scheduled loss. I'm like, everyone's not playing. I'm like, Portland
And
got
they
all
won.
their guys playing, and they went out
and
there
they
and
won.
they proved me wrong. They went out there, they played hard, and it was good to see.
Okay, so that's what I'm gathering. So this is fun to watch, but don't get ahead of myself.
Are they better than what we thought they were without?
Absolutely.
Clearly.
Yes.
Because everybody said, okay, you don't have LeBron, and then it's, well, Luka's out, and then yesterday Austin Reaves is out, and they're like, it's a wash.
It was the fact that they didn't have anybody of their big guns. Like their big guns were not available yesterday, and again, Portland's not great, but they're not dreadful either.
No, they're not dreadful, and they got veteran guys on that team. They got a veteran guy in Drew Holiday that leads them. Again, Portland's not a scrub over the team.
No, that was a good win last night.
That was a very good win last night, but I think San Antonio is tomorrow, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So San Antonio is off to a great start. Wembanyama's doing just some freak, what, just crazy.
He is a freak.
I mean, unbelievable. If the Lakers can beat them, and I get it, like you just said, D. We're in early November. There's a million miles to go. Playoff basketball is totally different than regular season basketball. But what I'm getting at is if the post-LeBron thing is coming very, very soon.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very soon. Almost assuredly next season,
well,
right? So
who knows with this guy.
If this is happening and they're good and they're winning and Reaves and Dončić and the rest of this looks like this, I don't know if you don't try to expedite the future sooner. And I don't know how you get out of it. I don't know what you try to do to make that happen because you can't bench him or anything like that. But it's starting to happen already, so let's make it happen sooner because, to your point, with him, I'm not saying he won't play, but I'd be shocked if he was on the Lakers next season. Shocked.
LeBron?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what the exit strategy is with him.
I don't either.
I thought he's holding all the cards, so to speak.
No, for the first time ever, he's holding none of the cards.
This is the first time in his
It's
career.
the first time in his career he is cardless.
Yes.
Can I say something though? Because you guys said the ball doesn't move when LeBron James in the game. There's moments where Luka Dončić, the ball gets sticky in his hands.
It does.
The ball gets sticky in his hands, and there's no fluid offense.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that.
Why? What's different than LeBron then?
He's 10 years younger.
Yeah.
And you're gonna have to learn to find a way to play with him
because Luka's gonna be here longer.
But we have to remind ourselves that LeBron James, they needed him last year, and he was their best player all around.
Not lost on me.
That's last year, though. You got to move forward.
Hold on. LeBron James, regardless, 40 years old, 41, he's still going to be good.
Yes,
there's people who have been going out there having a narrative that he's going to fall off.
Nope. I don't think that's
his game is not really falling off.
Who's saying that, though?
What do you mean who's saying that? There's a lot of narratives that LeBron James' game is going to fall off.
I'm with you. I don't think that there's a cliff coming for his game. I totally agree with you. My point of view, my reasoning in this is we've run this enough times and we know the results of it, right? They run out of gas. Like to your point, he was one of their best guys last year. They got clipped very early in the playoffs, and it's just like, okay, like here we go again. I'm done with that. Like it's not unlike the Cardi thing for different. Like let's try something different. Let's see, because we're going to have to do something different sooner than later. Let the Dodger bullpen. Let's try the next thing because the next thing is coming. Let's see whether it works or not. I'm not saying he's not a great player. He is, but the future is not. If the now is him, maybe we'll see. We'll see. But the now has not been, other than that one run they had where they lost in the conference finals to the Nuggets. Right. They've been a relatively quick out for the last few years.
But it wasn't all again.
No, it's not all his fault.
Yeah, I'm not being. I'm not being a LeBron defender. There is moments where come on, LeBron, like let's go. What do you? There's some moments. Yeah. I'm a truther all around for basketball. But again, like I don't like they're 6-2. It's great.
Yeah.
And this is the basketball that we haven't seen in a while with the Lakers. Being able to play both ends of the floor. Like the biggest issue with them for the rest of the season is can they sustain this defense?
Yep.
Is it going to be sustainable?
Last year, too.
It happened last year.
Yeah.
And DeOndre Ayton, is he going to be able to play this consistent for 82 games and especially another additional, however long they're going to play? And he looked really good.
He looked good last night.
And JJ Redick is going to put them in the right spots.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be on this for the rest of the season as well. He can put you in the best spots to succeed, but the players got to go out there and execute it. And right now they're executing. They're executing every single thing. Game plan, it looks great. Just got to be sustainable.
There's something about it too, and obviously, this isn't exclusive to LeBron. It's Luka and it's Austin Reaves the last couple of nights as well. When none of your heavyweights are there, and everybody knows, like, look, we all got to figure this out together. Everybody's in it together. Before, it's like, I just give it to Luka. He'll get a bucket. Give it to AR. He'll get a bucket. Give it to LeBron. He can get a bucket. And everybody's just kind of standing around waiting for one of those guys to save them. And as opposed to like last night, it's like, no one's coming to save us.